There's that music again. Welcome back to Shiloh Creek, little ones. And if this is your very first time at the water, well, come on and sit close. Let me ask you something today. Did you ever wish you were somebody else? Somebody faster or taller or braver, just for a day? Hold on to that wish, because every so often a child finds a place that was waiting for him. And on this one bright late morning, a place found its very first boy. A boy who came following the water, the way the water always knew he would. A boy God had known all along. It was the warm, bright stretch of a late morning, and the whole creek was out by the water, when something stepped through the reeds that no animal at Shiloh Creek had ever seen. 2 legs, no tail, no fur to speak of, and the very first to march right up, chest out, wings wide, was Garingo the parrot, who never met a moment he couldn't make grand. He cried,
"Stand back, friends. I shall handle this. Greetings, strange tall creature. I am Garingo, the bravest voice at the creek, and I demand to know, what in the wide world are you?"
He does that with butterflies too. Just let him finish.
Oh, hi, I'm Jigstar. I'm a boy, a human boy. I followed the creek down past my place this morning. Dead keen just means really, really excited. And there was this butterfly and, whoa, you can all talk.
Hey boy, new favorite thing. Okay. Important question first. Can you slide? 'Cause I'm Rex. And sliding is basically my whole personality. And you look very slidable.
And where's your fur? I'm Bongo. I'm a bear. I've got loads of fur. Look, you've just got a little bit on your head. Are you cold? Do you need a hug? I give very warm hugs. Big stretchy arms. Watch. Whoops! Did I knock that flower? I knocked the little flower.
I got it! Caught it before it tipped. You're welcome, flower. Wait, I just had 7 ideas. Where's your tail? How do you balance? Can you fly? Can you hover? Can you go this fast? No? Okay, how about... Oh, I'm Zippy, by the way. Hi, hello. Can you backflip?
No tail, no flying, and no, I can't really backflip. I sort of fall over and call it a roll. I can't do any of the amazing things you all do, but I really, really want to know how you do them.
A tall, featherless otter who falls over politely. The creek's seen stranger.
We're the Mudpuppies! Splish, splash, and splosh! And we know exactly what you are. You're a frog who forgot to be green and grew way, way too long.
And also, frogs that grow that long usually get a job. So what's your job, Long Frog?
If I may, as the creek's foremost scholar, I shall identify the specimen at once. This is plainly a homo, that is, a human child. A fact, children, established beyond dispute. What it is doing this far from its nest, I cannot say.
Okay, my turn. Can I ask you something? You all wanted to know what it's like being me. So what's it like being you? Do you ever, I don't know, wish you were something else? Something you're not?
Do I wish I could slide and go up high at the same time? Yes. Every single day. Easy. Next question.
Oh, all the time. Wait, yes. I wish I could be still, like Shelly. She just sits and notices things. Me, I've had 19 ideas since you asked, and I forgot the first 15. I wish my brain had an off switch like hers does.
Funny. I was just about to say I wish I were quick. Like you. By the time I've decided to do a thing, Zippy, you've already done it, undone it, and built a better one. I'd love to be fast. Just once.
Wait, so you each want to be the other one? You two talked about this first, right? Did you plan it? That's so tidy, it's almost rude.
We did not plan it. That's the rude part.
But hang on, Zippy, when Bongo's hug thing almost knocked the little flower over, who zipped across and caught it before it hit, that was you. Nobody else was fast enough, and Shelly, you're the only one who even saw the flower was there. Everyone else was looking at me.
Huh. I did catch it. I didn't even think about it. I just zipped.
And I'm the one who bumped it. So really, my clumsy started the whole rescue. You're welcome, everybody. I helped. Sort of backwards, but I helped.
And the two of them looked at each other, the quick one and the still one, like they were seeing something for the very first time. The way God made her quick and made her still and made the two fit together like hand and glove.
Okay, but now I'm doing it. I wish I could go up, like high up. Otters are all low and slidey and splashy. I've never once seen the creek from the top. Zippy gets the sky and the ground. So unfair. Slidingly unfair.
And I wish I didn't break stuff. I just want to help, and then crunch. There goes the thing. I wish I had little careful paws instead of these big... Uh-oh. Did I sit on the snack log? I sat on the snack log.
And down at the muddy edge, 3 small frogs had been listening to every word. I watched the question hop right into them, the way a stone's ripple finds the far bank. Splosh looked at Splash. Splash looked at Splish. And Splish said, very quietly,
Wait, hang on. Do we like being us? Has anybody ever actually asked us that?
Mudpuppies, we have solved it. We wish to combine all 3 of us into one enormous frog. 3 brains, 1 body. Wait, we'd still have the 1 brain. Still, enormous. We'd be the biggest mudpuppy the creek has ever seen.
And also, who gets to be the front? I want to be the front. I am not being a back leg again, Splosh. Not after last time.
But if we're one big frog, there's only one of us left to talk to. I'd miss you guys. That's the worst plan we've ever had. Let's definitely do it.
Since we are confessing wishes, I shall confess mine. I merely wish the creek would sit still for my lectures. I have a great many facts, children, a great many. And somehow, every time I begin, an otter slides off.
Sliding!
And just like that, the bright morning went a little quiet. The quick one wanting slow, the slow one wanting quick, the otter wanting the sky, even the frogs and the owl wishing. You start to wonder if anybody at all is glad to be exactly what they are. Now, the Bible's got a line about this, from the very beginning of everything, but I'm getting ahead of myself. And into that quiet, the loudest voice at the whole creek went, soft. Garingo, who'd marched up first with his chest out and his wings wide. Garingo looked down at his own bright feathers, and when he spoke, the grand was all gone out of him.
You all think I'm the brave one, the one who marched right up. But I'll tell you the true thing. I was scared. The whole time. I'm loud on the outside, so nobody finds out how small I feel on the inside. That's my wish, Not to be faster or taller. I just wish I were as brave on the inside as I sound on the outside. That's all I've ever wished.
Garingo, you came over first when everyone else stayed back in the reeds. When I was this big strange thing nobody had ever seen, you marched right up and said hi. I saw you shaking, Garingo, and you came anyway. That's not the loud kind of brave pretending. That is brave, the realest kind there is.
You saw that? And it's still brave?
It's the bravest. Brave was never not being scared. It's being scared and coming anyway. And here's the thing I keep thinking. Every single wish, Zippy wanting to be slow, Shelly wanting to be quick, Garingo wanting to swap his loud brave for some other kind. Every one of them would take away the exact best thing about you. The creek wouldn't work if you were all the same.
He's right. If I were quick, who'd notice the flower? If Zippy was slow, who'd catch it? Each one of us was made our own way, made on purpose, the way God makes a thing on purpose, not by accident.
Oh. So if I could go up high, I couldn't slide. And sliding's the best part of being me. Okay, new favorite thing. Being an otter. Turns out I had it the whole time.
As I was saying, well, I wasn't saying anything yet, but when I do start saying things again, I shall say them as a parrot who is brave on the inside too. A little. We'll work up to a lot.
Now I'd been listening from the cool of the willow, the way an old elephant likes to keep an eye on the small ones, and I ambled over and I asked the boy one quiet thing. And you, little one? You've no tail, and you can't slide, and you surely can't fly. You've seen all the wonderful things they can do. So tell me, do you wish you were one of us?
No, I don't think I do. I love watching you all, the sliding and the flying and the going so fast, but I'm glad I'm me. There's a thing I can do that none of you can. I can wonder about you, I can ask the questions, and I can walk into a brand new place I've never seen and love it and turn it into my friend. That's a human thing, and I reckon I was made for it.
Wait. I think I just had the best idea, and it's not even a contraption. It's this. Nobody here is supposed to be anybody else. I'm the fast one on purpose. Shelly's the still one on purpose. Garingo's brave on the inside and the outside. We weren't made wrong. We were each made us.
Even me? The breaky one?
Especially you, Bongo. Those big paws gave the warmest hug I've had all morning. You weren't built to be careful. You were built to be big and kind. That's the whole point of you.
Said best by the smallest, fastest voice in the whole creek. You found it your own selves. Now, that line I promised you. The oldest line there is. It comes from the Bible in its very first book, a book called Genesis, chapter 1, verse 31. It's about the day everything was made, and it goes like this. And God saw everything that he had made, and behold, it was very good. Everything, little ones. The fast one and the slow one, the loud one and the quiet one, the furry bear and the tailless boy. God made every single one of them different, looked at all of it, and called it very good. So when you wish you were somebody else, remember you were made on purpose, Made good. Made you.
Made good. Made me. I like that. And I reckon Fern would have loved this whole day too, wherever her adventures taken her.
And now, Professor Hoot's totally true facts. The most certain owl at the creek shares a fact.
Good evening. A fact, children, entirely true, and rather perfect for a boy from far-off Australia. Down where young Jigstar comes from, there lives an animal called the platypus, and it looks frankly as though it were built from leftovers. It has the bill of a duck, the tail of a beaver, and the webbed feet of an otter. It even lays eggs. A mammal that lays eggs is called a monotreme, which simply means a furry animal that hatches its babies from eggs, like a bird and that duck bill. It can feel the tiniest tickles of electricity in the water, and that is how it finds its supper in the dark. Electroreception, a grand word for feeling the little sparks that living things give off. Bits of a duck, a beaver, an otter. And yet it is no leftover at all. It is wholly, completely a platypus. Nothing else on Earth is built quite the same. A fact established beyond dispute. Good evening.
A fine fact, Professor. And a true one. Made of everything, and yet entirely itself. You hold the marvel, the meaning's mind to mind. And before we go, 3 frogs, 1 enormous question. The Mudpuppy Minutes.
Today on Mudpuppy Minutes, now that we've met one, we will explain how a human works. What keeps a human going all day?
Easy. Humans are green on the inside. They stand in the sun and they soak it up like a leaf, and that's their energy. That's why they go outside. Photo snacking. It's science.
And also, no, wait, I watched Jigstar. He didn't soak up any sun. He pulled a squashed sandwich out of his pocket and he ate it. So really, a human runs on food. They put food in, and that's the energy. That actually makes sense.
Wait. Splash. You're right. He ate the sandwich. The food is the energy. That's the real one.
Oh no, too easy. Food? Everyone eats food. That can't be special. Take it back, both of you. Mud puppies, we have solved it. A human runs on the sandwich's hopes and dreams. The sandwich believed in him. That's the energy.
Now hear me, little ones. There's no green inside, and no sandwich with dreams. Splash had it, and Splish was right to catch him. A human eats food, and the food gives the body its energy to run and play all day. That's the honest truth of how you work too. Those 3, though? I'd let them keep the dreaming sandwich.
I gotta follow the creek back home before the light goes. But can I come back tomorrow? Maybe. I've got about 1,000 more questions.
Come back any day, brave human boy. And next time, I shall greet you first again. Only this time, I'll know it's the real kind of brave.
So this is old timber. Until the next breeze brings us together, my friends. And little ones, whatever you are, fast or slow, loud or quiet, furry or not, you were made on purpose, and you were made very good. So go on and be glad you're you.
See you next time, somewhere in Shiloh Creek.